What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Kinesio Outdoors video. In today's video, I'll be doing a gear review of the REI Co-op Merino Wool Lightweight Flash Crew Socks. I am a really big fan of wool when appropriate, and I'll kind of explain some of the benefits of wool and why I like wool. I will preface this with I have sweaty, stinky feet. And one of the large things for me to push me towards wool is the odor resistance. These do not get as smelly as my synthetic socks. And when I'm going on a backpacking hunt or packing very minimally, having 1 to 2 pairs of wool socks is much less stinky. And it's nice to be able to carry less pairs of socks than carrying synthetic socks, where I might be changing those a couple times a day. So some of the just quick benefits of wool are, again, the odor resistance, the temperature regulation, the moisture wicking capabilities, blister prevention, which if socks are built right, synthetic can also help with that. Merino, if you have the right blend of merino, can be incredibly soft. And again, this can be lightweight if it's done with the proper blend. They're also pretty easy to maintain, and I'll talk about that as I kind of dig in here. So I've worn these socks on a fall bear hunt with Jason. I wore these, I think, 2 out of 3 days of our backpacking hunt. I wore these every other day when I was weekend hunting. And I've put, in these pair of socks, I've probably put 40 miles in the socks over 5 days. I really like these socks. After 40 miles, they are holding up very well. They kept me warm, but I didn't feel like they were too hot. I did not feel like these got excessively smelly, especially when I compare them to my synthetic socks when I was in those warmer conditions. These are pretty lightweight. This blend's pretty lightweight, and I find these wool socks to actually be pretty affordable. So full disclosure, I don't know what these retail at. I think they're going to retail on close to $20. I got these because they were on sale when I went to REI in Salem, Oregon, and they were $5. So for $5, I thought I'm definitely going to give those a try. Now, this sock is not a fully wool sock. It is a 45 merino, 44 nylon, 8% polyester, and 3% spandex sock. Not entirely wool, which is why it's going to be a little bit more lightweight and why it's going to have some moisture wicking abilities that sometimes wool doesn't have. Some downsides of wool are that it can be heavy, and when it gets wet, it doesn't dry as quickly. So what I found is one day it was raining, I got soaked, I took my socks off and I laid them out in the sun. I think I took like a 20-25 minute nap. I woke up and my socks were dry. Yes, it was in direct sunlight. It was probably 65, 75 degrees. So it was rather warm at that time, but they dried out pretty quickly and I was able to put on warm, dry socks in a matter of half an hour. So that was one of the benefits of these socks. Another benefit of these specific socks is there's cushion where you need it, which is around the heel, where you're more likely to get blisters, and around the toes. I also like, for the fit, this kind of like elastic portion where you have this stretch here and not as much here, but more of the stretch so your foot can fit in there. I really like that for the fit. That for me works really well. I also like the height of these socks. I usually don't wear very tall boots. The boots that I wear are, I think they're like 8 inches, something like that. They're on the shorter side, and these don't stick up way above the height of my boots. I like that. That's just kind of a comfort thing. If I don't need protection on my skin, or I don't need that to be touching my skin, I don't want it to be touching my skin. I've mentioned in other videos, I like shorts and t-shirts. I don't like excessive fabric. So the fact that these socks are on the shorter side, just a touch longer than my boots compared to like calf socks, which are 2 to 3 inches longer than this, I really like that. Other than that, I can't really think of any cons for this sock other than, I don't know, it's maybe not all wool. If you are looking for an all wool sock, this isn't going to be what fits what fits the bill for you. But they're lightweight, they work really well, and I got these for $5. REI Co-op stuff goes on sale regularly throughout the year, so I'd recommend keeping an eye on it and looking out for these socks. But I'd recommend these socks. They're cheaper than the competitors, they work well, they're lightweight, and for me, they worked flawlessly. So I want to thank everybody for watching. If there are any socks that you recommend I try, I know Darn Tough makes socks. Hollow Socks makes some, I think Hollow Socks is alpaca, Darn Tough is wool. So if you've got any recommendations for things that I should be trying, please let me know. I've used the Cabela's super thick wool socks in the past, and I wasn't the biggest fan of those. They're really large. It was just like almost a tube sock, so I like that these are actually built for the foot. But if there's any other ones that you think I should try, like Darn Tough, Hollow Sock, or any others, please let me know in the comments below. If you've used these socks and had similar experiences, positive or negative, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. It helps other people hear other voices other than my own, so that's really powerful. And I just want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. Leave any comments if there's things that I could do to improve the quality of my videos. And just want to encourage you all to spend money on things that you need, not on the fanciest things, if that's going to stop you from going on the trips that we're all dreaming about every day. Buy things that will kind of get you by. Go have those experiences rather than waiting longer, spending more money, and then not being able to go on these trips. So that's it for this video. Thanks again. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.